So what's up guys, welcome to another video. As you can see, the sun is currently setting, so we don't have much time. Today we're going to be looking at the Insta360 One X2. For those of you who've watched the vlog yesterday, you have already seen the unboxing. Today we're going to have a look at all these quick shots. There's these smart features in the app, so we're going to be needing the phone and the 360 camera. We're going to have to wait for the train. We're going to be looking at the smart features in which the camera stitches an image for you together or something like this. We're going to find it out together. So let's connect the camera to the phone. So there's the Insta360 app which you need to install, and then you can just pair your phone to it, connect. The first one is called the split jump. So it's pretty straightforward. I need to jump and swing the stick at the same time, and that basically should give us a shot. So we'll do the first one right here. So yesterday there went a couple of things wrong when I was trying to create these short videos in the Insta360 app. I'm pretty sure the fault is on me and I just don't know how to use the app. But just in case, we decided to go to a different location today and also wear a different outfit because maybe something was going wrong with the color contrast, so the app wasn't able to track me. I've got no clue, but we're gonna just try them again and do it better today. So the first video we're going to be creating is the split jump. Now what is a split jump? For this we need to put the Insta360 One X2 into the 3K 100 frames a second mode and record 6 different shots. Six different shots in which I jump and I swing the camera around me. So let's try this. We'll do the first one right here. We're going to extend the selfie stick all the way. Alright, it's recording, and let's do it. You want to do this in different settings, so you have a different background for each of the shots. They also call me the Belgian Spider-Man. Alright, now let's have a look at the footage. I'm not so sure about this one. I mean, it's quite pixelated, but maybe it's just a split jump. Let's see what the next one gives. The next shot is called the shadow clone shot. For this we're going to be placing the Insta360 on, stuck in my pockets, on these little feet. Now I use them for my Ronin S, but actually it just fits on here as well, so good enough. Bam! Now we can place the Insta360 down on the floor, extend it all the way up, like so. And we're going to be placing it in the middle over here, and then we're going to be taking a seat on each of these different tires, and this should combine all these shots in a way that it looks like I'm sitting on all of them at the same time. Let's try. Alright, let's put all of them together. Way better. Now see, now we got something going. This one is a little bit more joyful, it's a little bit more happy. It also takes a bit longer, so maybe that's what makes it more enjoyable to watch. Now it did miss me on one of the tires, but overall it did a pretty good job here. So nice job Insta360. I enjoyed this one. The next one is called PIXELIZED. For this we need the feet again, so we're going to be putting the Insta360 on the floor. Let's turn it on first of all. We'll place it right here, and I need to dance around it with about 2 meters of distance between myself and the camera. So let's see what it looks like. was also a nice one. Now I had two different export settings. One was the normal one and one was the roll setting. Well, the effect remained the same. The only thing that got added to the roll was that there was like a camera roll, hence the name roll, going on. I personally preferred the normal setting, but both look fine. They seem like a pretty cool Instagram story. The next one is called stop motion mix. For this one we're gonna have to be recording 3 different clips. The camera will have to be extended to its maximum with the selfie stick, and I'm gonna have to place it on my hip and just walk at a constant speed in each of these 3 clips for about 40 seconds max, and then it's gonna stitch it together. Big shout out to cameraman Mr. Murmelo, go give him a follow on Instagram. Let's do the second shot, same thing, just walking for 40 seconds. So we need one more shot, number 3, done. This is a pretty cool effect. When you want to do an effect like this manually, it's quite hard actually to compare all the different frames and take the frame in which you have a similar position. But this is actually an easy way to generate this effect. The next one is called the flash dash. For the flash dash we want to extend the selfie stick to its maximum potential and place the 360 camera behind yourself while the selfie stick is fully extended, and just keep on walking into a single direction for about 2 minutes. Now, before we show you the clip, we're gonna swap places and Mr. Murmelo is gonna be the subject of this, so let's see. You see, he's not just a cameraman, he's also a model. So Yanni is in position. Let's turn on the camera first. Alright, go for it.
You can give anything, so you can go. So I can focus, I just need to focus on myself.
Well, this one turned out pretty good. However, there was only one problem. When I was in the app and trying to export this clip, it only recognized Murmelo for a couple of seconds as the subject of the clip. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong here, but the app was having trouble with tracking the subject. I assume if the app wouldn't have had this problem, the clip would have been longer, because right now the clip is quite short. Now I do like this effect, because it's a cool way to transition from one scene to the next, because you show the passage of time and there's a lot of movement, and it looks really cool. I mean, there's lightning bolts, like guys, there's lightning bolts. But it's a shame it didn't work. I'm pretty sure the fault was on the way we recorded it. I'm pretty sure that if the 360 camera would have had a little bit more distance between the camera and the subject, Murmelo in this case, the app would have had an easier time tracking him. The next one's called stop motion. We will have to walk 2 minutes straight, so we'll just walk back in the same direction, holding the 360 camera on my hip sideways basically. So let's see what it looks like. We'll start recording. Let's go.
You can give anything, so you can go.
This effect is a bit similar to the previous stop motion effect, which was the stop motion mix. So they kind of are using the same techniques. However, in this one you only use 1 clip rather than 3, and instead of making you do a continuous walk, they just freeze you in the frame and they let the background move behind you, which gives a quite funny animated effect. I'm a fan. Yanni's slowly starting to freeze to death. But the next one is called Giant Jump. We need to take 6 different shots with the tripod feet here. So we're just gonna place it over here. And Yanni's gonna jump in 6 different locations around it. The footage looks like amazing because of the low winter sun. We don't get this harsh, ugly sunlight from summer. Like, even at its highest point, it's still quite low, so you create nice shadows. Winter's a good time to be shooting photos. Or video in this case. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I wish I could show you guys the clip, but there has been an error during the export of this video in the app. Like, everything went fine. I could select my clips, I could watch my clips. I could put them in the template to create the giant jump video. However, once I hit export, there was a strange error popping up, and it came in every export setting. Like there was no way around it basically. So I can't show you guys. I don't know what was wrong. Maybe they will fix it in an update. If this is something you have had happening to your Insta360 One X2, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd like to discuss. The next one is called Parallel Planet. For this one we're going to be placing the Insta360 once again on the tripod feet. We're going to put it on the floor, keep about 2 meters of distance between ourselves and the camera, and circle twice around the camera while just walking around it. For this one you do want to make sure that no one else is close to the camera, so you can create the best results for this effect. Really, Insta360? I'm pretty sure this is not the result it was supposed to look like, because this looks kind of silly. It's the second effect in a row which is not working. Yeah, this is kind of a shame. The next shot is called the dolly zoom. For the dolly zoom you're gonna be needing a cameraman. Today we got Mermelo doing the shot for us. It's quite straightforward. You just want the subject, so in this shot it will be me, to be put in place, and then the cameraman will just record you stepping backwards for 6 to 8 seconds at a slow pace. Mates, now we're back at it, Insta360. Good job. I'm really happy with the way this one turns out. First of all, the motion blur looks quite convincing. It's a classical movie effect. You've probably seen it in movies like Vertigo before. Anyways, they did a great job achieving this. Now, of course, you do see that a little bit of the resolution is lost when the digital zoom kicks in. But overall, the result of this effect, very good. The next shot is called the time flip. For this one you're gonna be wanting to shoot in 360 mode and record up to 6 different shots. For this shot you want to extend the selfie stick to its maximum. You're gonna place yourself against the wall, put the 360 camera to the side, make eye contact with the camera and just swing it to the other side of the wall. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure this one, the time flip, is my favorite one. Looks really cool. Again, the motion blur looks very convincing. It's a very cool way to transition from one scene to the next scene. It's quite mesmerizing even. But this was also the last video we did. Now, what are my 2 cents on these shot labs? Well, it's a cool feature, but I do find them a bit gimmicky if I'm gonna be honest. Like, this camera, the Insta360 One X2, it's a really good camera. There's a lot of potential to use it in good ways. I just don't think this is a camera you should buy just because of these shot labs. Now, it's a cool thing to do or to experiment with once, but I don't see myself using these clips on a more regular basis. I don't really see much more purpose than making maybe a quick Instagram story with it. So I'm still a big fan of the 360 camera as a tool. I'm sure it will find its way into my workflow. However, these shot labs will not be what I will be using for my particular workflow. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite shot lab was. Mine was for sure the time flip. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also a big shout out to Mermelo for helping me shoot this one. Couldn't have done this without you. Thanks a lot, go give him a follow. Go check me out on Instagram, it's the same name as the YouTube channel, Derry Slow. Now ladies and gentlemen, there's only one more thing to say, and this is of course, ciao ciao, bye bye.